better really get the developer, if you can, get Starwood to pay some local housing developer that you trust to put the money in a bank for them to put the housing up. Then it's going to happen because the money is gone. It's given out for the housing. That's going to be much harder. They're going to fight that. But it really makes a difference. Or it's hard to figure out. You can try to get a bond. That's what developers are used to with construction jobs. But then that's like an insurance policy. And then you still have to fight with the insurance company for the money. So it's really complicated. You certainly want to get as much money as you can in front, and you want to get really serious penalties that can be enforced, built into this. Otherwise, you can get a great deal and not be able to do anything. So let me tell you just for a second about close when talking about the most probably successful community benefits agreement in the New York area. I think it all is Kingsbridge Armory in the Bronx, where there was going to be a big wall. And the community groups organized to stop it. They got a lot of political support. They got support even from the borough president. It's like the equivalent of kind of the county executive here. From council people, and they fought very hard. And then they blocked them all. City council refused, which is very rare. And then there was finally a new deal for some kind of big ice skating report. I don't quite understand. But they got a community benefits agreement that's very enforceable. They got 890 construction jobs with hiring preference for local residents at a living wage. They got 260 permanent jobs under the same conditions. They got $1 million annually in free ice time for children in community groups, right? And they got funds, significant funds to support both existing and new local small businesses. Those are the things they want. Those aren't necessarily the things that you want. Some of them maybe, you may want some other things. But it's a very, they'll say, what are you talking about? But they know fully well what you're talking about, and they've probably given up community benefits agreements in other places. I haven't done that research. But they know this is coming, and it's only a question of how much they're going to ante up, and whether we can set it up in a way where we can really make them do what they say. So good luck.
Thank you very much, Mr. Glick. Just a reminder that you have some postcards at your place if you wanted to write a question out for one of our panelists, or you could just simply raise your hand and ask a question. But I just wanted to sort of review a few of these things that we've heard this evening. One of them, which wasn't specifically talked about, I don't think, but that Starwood is suggesting that this new development is only going to add 34 more students to the school district. And if you believe that, I have a bridge in Brooklyn for you to buy as well. That's a very highly unlikely number. So the impact on our schools is tremendous. The other thing that occurred to me as I was listening to Professor Glick is that, I'm with the NAACP, but I've sat on committees for other organizations here in Portchester. And one of the sort of threads that run through a lot of these other committees and groups and organizations